This is going to be a very real, raw, uncut, dope discussion. And I understand that it may be extremely uncomfortable. It may ruffle a lot of feathers, but we're going to be real and we're going to talk some uncomfortable truths today. And I want to touch base on something that a lot of my brothers have been voicing to me, and that is dealing with other groups of women and how they are leaving Black women behind. So, I recently received not only a cash app from one of my brothers saying, "Yeah, Danica, Black men, we're going to different races of women, or we're going overseas and all of that," in response to one of my videos. But I've been receiving a lot more emails, messages, um, with the same kind of sentiments as, we would love to deal with Black women. We would love to be with Black women, but they're just not the ideal women to be with. And I'm not going to lie, with me being a Black woman, when I hear my brothers say that, I get extremely not necessarily mad or angry, but saddened. And it irritates me to a certain degree because it's like, damn, here I am, a Black woman, and you guys are basically saying that even I, right? And I know that, you guys are not directly talking about me, like individually or specifically, but I'm still a Black woman, y'all. And I feel like a lot of times, you guys can kind of forget that, because I am going to be honest. I am going to be fair with you guys, and I'm going to allow you guys to express yourselves and be real with me, right? About whatever it may be pertaining to Black women or relationships or anything like that. But I'm still a Black woman, right? And so when I'm hearing my brothers say certain things, it's like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. And with me, again, still being a Black woman, it can still trigger something within me to where it's like, damn, fuck you too then. You know what I'm saying? And as of late, I have been becoming more receptive to this reality, and I have been more open and honest as far as removing my own personal feelings. Like, I'm trying to be as objective as I can with you guys as far as you expressing yourselves and dealing with reality. And I'm at a point now to where I can't even be mad at y'all. I can't be like, oh yeah, we'll fuck you too. Because I'm not gonna lie. Me as a Black woman, something within me is triggered when I hear Black men say, "Yeah, we going over to the Latinas because they taste better," and all the other bullshit. Or I'm going over to Becky because Becky know how to act right. Or I'm going over to Ming Lee because she know how to be submissive. A part of me was being triggered by that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just the same as I'm sure if you guys were hearing Black women say, "Oh, well, these Black men are dusty and conquered, and we want to go over to Brad." You know what I'm saying? Like that can trigger something within you, even if to some degree you could understand. Like, okay, well, the majority of Black men are like this, or whatever the case is, whatever they want to throw out there. Some of you guys could actually be understanding of what they're saying, but it's still something within you as a Black man that could be like, "Bitch, fuck you." Same thing with me. And now, with me really seeing what's going on out here, I mean, I've been seeing it, but now I'm really like, again, being objective and taking myself out of it, taking my feelings out of it, and just really looking at it, looking at everything plainly for what it is and not for what I want it to be or whatever the case is. And it's just like, I can't be mad, right? Like, I cannot be mad at my brothers for saying this, you know? Like, I kid you not, I got a cash out the other day and it was like, yeah, you know, a lot of us Black men, we're going with different women. And when I looked at that cash out, I was initially like, first of all, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? But then it settled in and just like, oof, well, that's a reality. And a lot of the times, I gotta be real, by a lot of us Black women indulging and engaging in certain lifestyles and having certain treatment of Black men, like, can I really be mad like that? Again, take your own personal feelings out of it. Take out the fact that you are individually a Black woman. Can you look at the Black woman as the collective, like they do Black men, right? And really see things for, you know, what it is, right? Like, I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, oh, well, you know, they shouldn't bunch all Black women into one group and make it seem like we're all just trash or we all are just this and that. And then you got these Black females out here doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's at a point to where it's like, I can't even blame my brothers. I can't even be mad. I can be saddened by it, but I can't be irritated. I can't be upset. This is what's happening today. As much as I don't like it, as much as I would love to see Black men and Black women be together, happily, raising children, you know, family units, 2-parent household, as much as I would love to see that. Look at, oof. I'm not going to hit any Zooms today because I just want to like talk. But if I could, that would be a Zoom moment. Look at the selection of Black women that Black men have to choose from and have to deal with on a wide scale. Right? And when I look at the quote unquote collective of Black women that my brothers have to choose from, Ming Lee is outdoing us. Becky is outdoing us. Rosa is outdoing us. And how can I then essentially hold my brothers hostage when your very own women don't even view you as masculine, deserving men? You're emasculated left and right on a daily basis by your same women, by your own woman. You're forced to tolerate and eat shit by your own women. So much to the point to where if you don't do it, you're bad. You're a bad man if you don't tolerate my bullshit. You're a bad man. You're toxic if you don't allow me to emasculate you. You're fat shaming and woman bashing because you're trying to hold me to a physical standard. You're a dictator because you're trying to make me act right. And you're holding me accountable. Like, can I really be mad when we're essentially holding you hostage in dead end relationships? We're holding you hostage as it pertains to who you have to select and choose from. Like, it's really not ideal. Y'all give us 300 likes. Let me go here. This is something else that made me say, you know what, Nick, you got to talk about this. I was over on my sis the Goddess channel the other day, and she made the announcement that she was no longer going to feel a type of way about Black men dating outside of their race. And she said it pained her to say it and all of that, especially again, her being a pro-Black woman. But she was like, how can I tell y'all that you're bad for dating outside of your race when the women that you guys have to choose from are not, again, meeting a standard? They're not up to par. And when she said that, I was like, damn, like it's so many signs pinging at Danica. You need to talk about this. I'm getting cash apps, I'm getting emails. Then my good sis come through. I'm just like, damn, Danica, are you gonna still sit on that? You gonna still act like that's not a thing? And the reason why I sat on it for so long, like if you guys would notice, even when I had people send in super chats and they're just like, well, Danica, we're going overseas, Black women ain't this and Black men, like I would still have it to where it was like, well, hold on. And maybe you guys didn't notice that, but I would do that to where it was like, I get you, but again, I'm still a Black woman, and so it's just like, hold on. Now it's at a point to where it's like, I just gotta shut the fuck up. Because again, look at what Black men have to deal with. And again, it could be, Black women within our group, ladies, to where you are the ideal woman, and you hold yourself accountable. You hold yourself to a standard. You look good. You treat men nice. All of that, but that's a rarity today. That's a rarity. Like, for example, you guys, the women that I hang around in my personal life, these women, they respect Black men, they love Black men, they're ideal women, so on and so forth. I see a lot of ideal Black women in my personal life, but they don't represent the quote unquote collective. They don't represent the whole. And here's a funny story that ties in perfectly with what I'm getting ready to say. Y'all, we can hit 400, and I appreciate you guys super chats, your donations. I know somebody sent in a $20 super chat earlier, saying that they got my book. I think it was Charles. I saw that, and I thank you so much. But I want to get this off of my chest because it was Larry. Larry Wright, thank you so much. But I want to get that off my chest because everything I'm saying is from the heart. Okay. I got a rude awakening the other day. And I think because sometimes, like again, I understand the climate that we're dealing with. We got Black women on social media talking shit about Black men. I mean, all over the place, But then sometimes I'm kind of taken aback a little bit because in my personal life, like I said, I'm being presented with quote unquote ideal Black women. Like, are they perfect? No. But again, they're holding themselves accountable. They look good. They act right, the whole nine, right? Are we perfect? No. But you can get kind of taken aback. It's like, oh, well, I know plenty of great Black women, so maybe it's not that bad. But though that's my circle, right? That's the women that I know. I just so happened to I went to the dentist. Actually, I went to the dentist. When was this? Probably the day before yesterday. Was it the day before yesterday? It was on the 3rd. I went to the dentist on the 3rd of August. What's today, y'all? The 5th? I don't know what to do. My days just go together. I went to the dentist on the 3rd of August, right? And I'm filling out my paperwork and everything, getting ready to see the dentist. And it was she was a very racially ambiguous woman. She sounded Black, but she was very, very like light skinned. And again, like she looked very racially ambiguous. She had like kind of like a fro, but it was like really soft, like limp type of texture. I can't really describe it. She had like Asian eyes. Like I don't know what kind of woman this was. But this again proves my point of, how a lot of women are conducting themselves today. And there was another older Black woman in the dentist's office with us. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this woman was I think she was Black. She may have been mixed at best, but the culture is what I want to hit on. The culture, I could tell she was coming from a Black culture. The way that she spoke, her mannerisms, the way that she wore her hair, everything was just like, it was very like Black based. And there was another older Black woman in the office with us, and she's going on and on about how, you can't be out here listening to your husband and listening to your man because they don't know any better, and you can't let your man do too much thinking because if you do, he's gonna make a mess, he's gonna make a mistake, and then child, we gotta be the ones coming through behind him to clean it up. And I'm just like, listen, and these are older women. I'm talking about sis had to be probably late 50s, maybe 60. She was this old. She still looked good though, because y'all know how we are. If you got some Black in you, it ain't gonna crack too much. But this is how she's talking. And then the other Black woman in the office, she was like, yeah, baby, I know all about it. Now, she was older too. She probably was in her 60s. She was like, yeah, baby, I know all about it. And I'm just sitting there. And they looking to me to like validate what they're saying and like vouch for what they're saying. I'm just like looking like, I can't relate to this. She was like, yeah, baby, don't you know what I mean? Because us women, we can't let our men do too much thinking and doing stuff. They start messing stuff up, and we got to be the ones to come back behind them and fix it. And I'm looking like, I can't relate to this shit. But y'all know me, when I'm awkward and uncomfortable, I smile and I laugh. That's what I do. I just and I hope that it don't come off bad, but that's what I do when I'm awkward or uncomfortable. Like when men flirt with me, like I get stuck. Like, nigga, leave me. I want to say, nigga, leave me the fuck alone, but that's rude. And so I just kind of like chuckle and like, okay, I'm married. Like, can you chill? Like, I'm that. And so when they look at me in my face and they like, you know what I'm saying, baby? Because we can't let these men do X, Y, and Z. Because and this is what she said, y'all. She said, because men are stupid. And then the other Black lady, she just laughing it up. She's like, yeah, baby. And I'm just sitting there like, and I'm back to filling out my paperwork. And again, y'all, we taught not to disrespect our elders. I'm trying to hurry up and get in and out this damn dentist office. And I ain't trying to start no damn argument like y'all sound ignorant, y'all some old washed up hags that don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You should have chose better. I ain't trying to do that to my elders. So I'm just like, And She was like, yeah, because men are stupid. This is why we need to get us a female president. Our next president gonna be a strong black woman. So that's what's making me feel like this racially ambiguous looking lady, she was black, or she came from a black background, because everything was like black centered and black focused. She was like, yeah, and our next president, she gonna be a strong black woman, right, ladies? And I'm not engaging with this conversation. I'm awkwardly chuckling and smiling at best, trying to be respectful and continue to fill out my paperwork. And I guess she picked up on my energy. And so she was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead on out. But remember, ladies, keep you a bank account that your man don't know about. I am not making this story up. I put it on my whole life. This is what these older black women in this dentist office were saying. That was her last statement before she left out the dentist office. She was like, yes, ladies. And by the way, make sure that you keep you a stash in a bank account that your man don't know about. And I'm sitting there and I got a rude reality check. I'm like, damn, this shit is outside of just YouTube. It's outside of just TikTok. It's outside of just Instagram. It's outside of just Snapchat, Facebook. This shit is real in the field. These are not just social media talking points. This stuff is not just, a quote unquote gender war online. This shit is deeply embedded within us as a people, as a culture, especially as it pertains to black women. And this is our elders talking like this, looking to me as the youth or the younger young lady, trying to make sure that I'm internalizing this message. And I'm just like, no, I don't. But I'm a smile and grin and hope that you get the fuck out of this office and I can get back to doing what I need to do. Because I'm trying to be too rude. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all been in them kind of situations to where it's like, damn, I want to check this motherfucker, but that's my elder, and it ain't that deep right now. Let me just fill out my damn paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to talk no damn debate in the damn. I'm trying to get. I already don't want to fucking be here. You know what I'm saying? So this is what she said, and that really woke me up to the fact that this stuff is out here in the real world, to where this is how we conduct ourselves in our relationships. This is how we think about our men. This is the type of things that we do and that we try to teach each other to behave like. And then we wonder why our men don't want us. We wonder why our relationships don't last. This shit is deeply rooted, y'all. These are my elders. These women were old enough to be my grandmother telling me this bullshit in the dental office. Loud, cackling, hackling. Like what they were saying was gospel truth. And that I, as a younger woman, should relate to this, co-sign this, and be okay with this. And I was not. I was not. Now, y'all can grip me if y'all want to and say, oh, Queen, you should have said something. That's some bullshit. Why you didn't stand up for yourself? You should have checked her. I don't give a fuck. You rightfully so. Y'all could just go ahead and hit me on the top of my damn head and say, Danica, you shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. I didn't, y'all. I didn't. And I'm gonna take the accountability to say I didn't do that, because I ain't feel like arguing with a bunch of old ass ladies. But this is what we're dealing with. And most importantly, this is what our men are dealing with. And if these are our elders saying these things publicly, loud, proudly, in the open, in the public, can you imagine what they have taught their daughters and what their daughters have taught their daughters, and so on and so forth? What are we spreading amongst our families? What are we teaching amongst our families? This is my elders telling me this shit about how they disrespect their men, and it's okay because they're dumb. You guys are stupid. Don't let them think for themselves. Because if we do, then we got to come back as strong, independent boss bitches and clean it up. These are my elders saying this. So can y'all imagine the amount of indoctrination and programming that they have done to other women behind them. And then we really want to sit there and wonder why, once again, our men don't fucking like us. I strongly doubt that Rosa was taught this shit. I strongly doubt that Ming Lee was taught this shit. Now, Becky, she might have been. You're like, yeah, I know how they be. You know, divorce and leave your ass with the quickness and say, yeah, baby, I had a stash on the side, hun. Now, Becky, she may, but I'm just saying, I'm sent out there to say this. We are programmed to operate maliciously. And that is what it is to be a strong, independent, wise woman. To make sure that your man does not think because he's stupid. Make sure that you are being deceitful. Because again, like you got to have a stash somewhere that your man don't know about. Like, we're taught to be this way. Extremely disrespectful. We're taught to be disrespectful. And then once again, we wonder why our men don't fucking want to be with us. We're taught to be deceitful, disrespectful, neglectful, not accountable. That's our culture. We're taught to be strong in all of the wrong ways. That's our culture. So much so to the point to where we push our men away and then blame them for not wanting to deal with us. How the fuck can we be mad that our men are going elsewhere when we're a lot of the times the reasons why they are? And y'all have no idea how many of our brothers have communicated to me how they would love to be with a Black woman. And said, Danica, I would prefer to be with my own. I would prefer. But look at what we got to deal with our own. Yeah, that's the ideal situation, but look, you can't tell me, you can't hold me hostage in this bullshit. And I'm sitting there like stuck. Like, fuck. You can't be mad, Danica. You can be hurt. You can't be mad. I'm gonna say this before I read these super chats. Black men are being stolen away from Black women by other groups of women because our culture is fucked up and we don't want to compete. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe. Let's get into it. Thank you so much, Larry Ray, for becoming a channel member. And big shout out to you for your donation. He says, just received your book. You are a published author. Let your haters choke on that. Love your wisdom. Thank you so much. Y'all go and get my book. I don't know if I'll list it down below, but I will once this live stream is over. That way you guys can go and get your copy. It's a quick and easy read for both men and women to enjoy and learn and benefit from. Moderators, if you can find the link to my book, can you post it in the chat for people in case they want to go ahead and, cop their copy. Thank you so much, Jay Thompson. He says, I'm sure if there was a way to clone your mindset into the masses of black women out here, the black men would stay put. But unfortunately, we don't. Lord have mercy. Y'all, we can hit 700. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Like I said, it's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation, but it's necessary, and we got to have the conversation in order to learn, grow, develop, bridge the gaps. You know what I mean? Thank you, Charles. He says, keep going strong. You inspire us all. Appreciate all your work. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Okay. Thank you, Mark. He says, Danica, you are the epitome of a beautiful black woman. Unfortunately, you are a rare find. And Mark, let me say this, because usually I would downplay that type of comment, Mark. I would downplay that comment and say, oh no, I don't want you guys to make it seem like there's not a lot of beautiful black women out there. And, I don't want you guys to put me on a pedestal and make it seem like I'm just so rare and I'm just so this and I'm just so that. But the more and more I look around, the more and more I cannot deny that this shit is rare as fuck. And although, again, it can be a lot of beautiful black women that are going to, again, be on some kind of fucking black code to where you respect the black man and you guys try to gain an understanding and, all of that. That still doesn't take away the fact that this shit is extremely rare. Because again, the quote unquote collective of black women, black females, not even women, they're not like that. And so in the past, I would be like, no, you guys, I don't want you guys to make it seem like I'm just so rare and they're not out there and all of this. They are. You guys have to just weed through this and get to them. Although certain aspects of that can be true, gotta be real. Gotta be real. It is fucking rare. And I even have black men in my own family, y'all, that are engaged to white women, married to white women, engaged to Hispanic women, married to Hispanic, like everything, Asians, the whole nine. And I'm respectful to that. And again, like, until very recently, I was kind of like, nigga, I would look at them like sellouts. I'm not gonna fucking lie to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and be disingenuous and make it seem like I've always just been so accepting and like not. I'm like, nigga, you a fucking sellout. What the fuck you ain't with a black woman? Like so many of us, like especially in my family, I got some very handsome men in my family. Like my family is fine. My whole family fine, okay? And so when you see them not with people like them or, that look like us, it make you feel a way like you a handsome black man. Why are you not building with a beautiful black queen that's, you know what I mean? And then it's like, bitch, they not out. Where they at though? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, okay. Like that's what I'm realizing today, to where it's like, well, I'm hit with the well. Like I can't even be mad that I'm seeing men in my family, bring into the world mixed children, or they're with non-black women, because again, like I love the men in my family. I think that they are amazing men. right? And so I would want the best for them. And unfortunately, you guys, a lot of the times, the best for them is not a Black woman. As much as that pains me to fucking say that. You want your family to be with women that are in shape, that are respectful, that honor them, that are down to be nurturing and submissive. And it's like, yeah, I do. Well, sweets, a lot of times, those not Black women. If you want the men in your family to be respected and honored and cherished and loved genuinely, a lot of times that's going to be outside of the Black bracket, if you will. And that's hurtful as fuck to admit that as a Black woman. I just told y'all earlier about how when my brothers would tell me that shit, something about it would fucking trigger me. Like, nigga, fuck you, weak ass motherfucker. Like, something within me would be like, you weak ass motherfucker. Don't send me no cash app like that. Don't send me no damn super chat like that. Fuck you. Not gonna lie to you. I'm still a Black woman. It triggered the fuck out of me. But the more I think about it, and I gotta sit with the reality, it's like, Danica, you do not have any room to be mad. A lot of Black women out here today are not hitting on what you hitting on. Respectfully, that's not to be conceited. That's not to boost myself up and make it sound I'm just so much better than y'all and I'm above. No, but I gotta be real. And that's the reality of it. I know some beautiful, dope ass Black women, but they do not represent the whole of what my brothers got to deal with. Period. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mark and send me on a damn tangent. We can hit 800, y'all. Oh, Lord. Lord. This is uncomfortable. Y'all think I feel good about having to admit that other groups of women are better than us? You think that make me feel good? It don't. Now, we can go into the different levels and layers of the conversation and say, well, you know, they didn't have to go through this. And look at the systematic such and such that we have to face. And, you know, look how they stripped away our family. This shit is by design. Like, we can go into all of those different levels and layers and nuances, of course. But it does not negate the fact that a lot of us Black women are not even trying to hit on what a lot of these other groups of women are hitting on. I get it. We as a Black community, we've been through some bullshit. Absolutely. But we're not even fucking trying to get out of the bullshit. As a matter of fact, we perpetuate it. We add fuel to it. I feel like we like the shit. We like arguing. We like going back and forth. We like fucking gender wars. You think the shit is fun. Our dysfunctional relationships and everything, we feel like that shit is fun. I'm starting to believe y'all like it. But you know what you're not going to like, Black women? You're not going to like the fact that a lot of your strong, masculine, handsome, providing, protecting, leading Black men, a lot of y'all are going to start to see them with Ming Lee, Rosa, Becky, building with them. Because again, you're not even trying. And this is something that's really disheartening for me. Like, I don't believe that a lot of us Black women really understand how much Black men love the fuck out of us. But I'm gonna hold my thought real quick and get to the rest of these donations. Y'all give us we can hit 900. Y'all give us 853 likes. Who did I miss? Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom and scroll up. Okay. Let's see what we got at the bottom. Y'all, I hope I didn't miss y'all. Thank you, Bo from the Oak 89, he says, vice versa, especially in southern states, mature Black men desire cooperation, obedience, and peace. Look. Thank you, Thomas. It says, how was I stolen? I am not property. I date, marry whom I choose to be a good to me. I guess it means to be good to me and my child, and will treat us with honor and respect. Well, Thomas, a lot of Black women would say that these other groups of women are stealing you from us. You know, we feel like we have rights to you. We own you. How dare you, quote unquote, divest from us and explore different options. So I'm using that within that realm, because a lot of Black women will feel like y'all are being stolen from us. And it's like, not necessarily. You guys are just leaving the damn gate open and they're walking away. They're walking out because, again, where they are is not ideal. But yeah, you're right, Thomas. You can go wherever the fuck you want to go. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated, right? Ain't that what they tell Black women? Well, ladies, Black men are doing that. Thank you, Confessions in Therapy. Says, Anika, where do you see the future of Black family? Right now, to be completely honest, Confessions in Therapy, the future of Black family is looking very scarce, for lack of a better word. Now, I'm doing my best as a Black woman that's married to a dope ass Black man. I'm doing my best to try to change that and, you know, bridge the gaps and call out certain things so that we can fix certain things. I'm trying to be an example, all of that. But in the day, like, I can't force or make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. Like, we all are grown. We have free will. And like I said, I feel like a lot of us are okay with the dysfunction. We're okay with drama, nonsense. We're okay with not being on the same accord. And so the future is looking very bleak. Okay. It ain't looking that great. But am I going to say that there's no hope? No. But it's just not looking that great. But I'm trying to do something about it, is what I'm trying to say. And how I'm trying to do something about it is, once again, calling these things out, bringing it to the forefront, and again, providing some kind of solution for that. At least having the conversation. You know what I mean? Thank you, Dark Lake. He says, do you really think this is happening, or do you think it's just a matter of population? There are more non-Black women, so it's just a matter of numbers, right? I mean, yes and no. Both things can be true. However, what I'm seeing, Dark Lake, is Black women not being the best suitable option for Black men, which is turning Black men away. So of course, like, we can play the numbers game and say, well, I mean, realistically, a Black man would have to, you know, date out, or a Black man would have to go elsewhere because, again, it's not enough or whatever. But at the end of the day, another element and aspect of that is us not being ideal. I see that all the time. To where you have, let's say you have a guy friend and he's Black and he's single, and you also got a Black, you know, girlfriend and she's single, and you're like, oh, why don't y'all link up? Y'all probably seen this too. Why don't you get together with my homegirl? She's not my type, if you know what I mean. Which means, oh, she doesn't take care of herself. The shape ain't hitting on what it needs to be hitting on. It's like, okay, yeah. But she's a nice girl though, right? Yeah, but I mean, that's one of my preferences. My preference is to have an in-shape woman. I'm an in-shape man. So you got that. And then on the flip side, it's like, well, you know, hey, I know somebody. Why don't you hook up with them? And it's just like, her attitude is trash. Yeah, she fine and all of that, but she don't be trying to act right, and she always got an attitude. I don't know if I can really deal with that. So it's all of that. It's all of that, Dark Lake. And I'm gonna be honest enough to acknowledge both. Both things can be true. As much as that hurts me to say that. Thank you, Prodigal Son. I haven't seen you in a while. He says it would have been a waste of time going back and forth, most likely to some old GMOs set in their ways. Don't cash your pearls before swine. Right, right. So I'm glad y'all can understand why I just like, smiled and awkwardly chuckled amongst those older women, because they would look at me like, oh, she just a young dumb fool. She don't know shit. You ain't lived and learned yet, young baby, honey baby child. Just live some more and you gonna understand exactly what we talking about. So it wouldn't have made no difference to go back and forth. Like, no, I don't agree with this. It's not a no. Men are not stupid. I don't have to have a secret stash. I can trust my man to think for himself. Like, it would have been stupid to do that. So I'm glad you guys can understand. Thank you, Curtis. He said Shahrazad Ali spoke about this very thing in her book, The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. Modern women have a low level contempt for men. But here's the thing. And I get that. I understand. Let me say this, you guys. I understand that this can be a universal thing. And I've spoken on that in previous dope discussions, to where it's like when I would see my brother send in like super chats, and they would make comments like, black women, they treat men like this, and black women, blah, blah, blah. And I would go back and I would say, well, it's not just black women. It's also it's the collective of women in general, right? So I'm going to be real enough to acknowledge the fact that it's women in general that are behaving and conducting themselves in these counterproductive manners, right? However, with this dope discussion, I really want to hit home on black women, because I am a black woman and I'm seeing the climate. I'm seeing how our great good black men are like, I don't want to fuck with y'all. I'm talking about the quote unquote ideal black men, the ones that we want, need, and desire. They are saying hell no. And so I think that it's important for us to hit home on that. Black modern women have a low contempt for black men. But when it comes to the other men, it's like that we're ready and willing to do and be whatever it is that we need to be for them. And that's also a problem. Well, those other men, they're not broke, dusty, and conquered. That's why. And again, I gotta call cap and bullshit, because I be seeing us black females get with some of the most bottom of the borough. Do you understand me? Under the sea, on some little mermaid shit. Bottom of the damn ocean, bottom feeder ass. I be seeing y'all get with the most broke, dusty, conquered, beta. Do you hear me? Weak, noodle back, simp ass white men. I really just see y'all with white men. I don't really be seeing y'all with nobody else. And y'all be treating them like they just the whole world. So again, like, what are you talking about, sis? Well, we treat them with respect because they're out here building. Mitch, where? We treat them, we submit to them because they give us something to submit to. And it's like, again, it's where? Because the thing is, Curtis, a lot of us don't even qualify. Oh, Lord, do I want to say this? Yes. I'm going to be real in this self discussion, as much as it hurts my feelings. A lot of us don't even qualify for those top tier other groups or races of men that we said that we want, need, and desire. So then we have no choice but to get with under the sea Brad, bottom feeder Brad, and treat him like a king. And it's just like, girl, this is going against your whole motherfucking philosophy right now. What, hold on. You said you can't do this with a black man because they broke, dusty, conquered. But then you want to go over here with another group of broke, dusty, conquered and do everything right for him. This don't make not a lick of damn sense. But hey, that's just something I've noticed. This is something I noticed. It's something out of look. Let me just shut the fuck up. Let me be quiet. Thank you, Chris. It says other older women should be trying to teach younger women about the mistakes they made. Instead, they want to compete and make women as miserable as them. You know what's crazy though, Chris? What's crazy is it's another level and layer to the conversation. Like, so do you have older women to where they're trying to sabotage younger women into being women that are not ideal? Sure, you have that. You have it to where it's like, oh, let me poison the minds of these younger women coming up behind me, that way they can have the same fate as me. Yes, you have that. But Chris, I genuinely in my heart of hearts feel like the women that were in that dental office that were talking like this, I feel like they genuinely believe what they were saying was like facts and legitimate. Like, this was not being said in an attempt to make you miserable like me. I believe that it's another element and layer to the conversation to where these older women feel like they're helping. Right? Like, I'm putting you on game. I genuinely feel like they felt like they were putting me up on game. Don't let your man do too much thinking. Men are stupid. You let your man think too much, he gonna start doing shit and he gonna fuck it up and you gotta clean it up. So make sure that you doing all the damn thinking. What? And they felt like they was putting me on game. And then before she left, she was like, yeah, and also make sure that you keep you a stash somewhere in a secret bank account that he don't know about. Trust me. She told me that. Trust me. I feel like she thought she was putting me up on game. I don't feel like she thought she was poisoning me, trying to make me miserable like her. She felt like she was helping. That's an element. Thank you, Sean, for becoming a channel member. We can hit a stack, y'all. We can hit that 1,000. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Thank you, McClellan. It says Black women have to learn that family is the most important institution, not career, not work, not school, none of that. They need us, we need them. Humanity thrived, maybe even thrived, and survived long before careers. Facts. We do need each other, you guys. And this is kind of where I wanted to take it before I went into the super chats. Thank you, Greg. You're right. A lot of these girls are taught that while the boys are emasculated by the same woman. Ain't that some shit? This is where I want to go with the conversation. Okay. A lot of us Black women don't understand how much Black men love us. Marinate on that for a second. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Had to grab some things. But we don't understand how much Black men truly do love us as Black women. Y'all have no idea how many Black men have told me, like, Danica, I love Black women. I'm ready and willing to even work with a Black woman. Like I'm here to help. Like, I understand what a lot of us go through growing up. I understand what's working against us. Like, they are understanding these things. Yet here we are, not trying to be receptive to correction, being open to constructive criticism, to being led, to being taught. Like, we go hard against Black men. And unfortunately, I believe it's for that same reason. It's for that very reason, Black men. The reason why we give y'all so much pushback and we rebel so much is because we feel like you guys are going to be there to tolerate it, to deal with it, to love us. You're gonna be here. You're gonna be around. You're not gonna go nowhere. And now it's getting to a level and getting to a point to where you guys are like, look, I don't have to. I can go somewhere else. And unfortunately, I don't feel like we're not gonna realize you guys are not bluffing until we're seeing all of these other women have and receive everything from our men that we come from, that we give birth to, with other women. We too busy calling y'all on y'all bluff, like, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna go nowhere. You love us. You love us. You love us. And it's like, yeah, Black men do. Trust me. It's your little big sister. I know. Black men make up the majority of my platform. So I know how much they love us. They come to me all day, every day, saying, I love Black women, but y'all just need to do this, and they ain't trying to do this, queen. And I'll be trying. So I know. But there's something else I know. They walking the fuck away too. Because they feel like all of their effort and their love is in vain. Y'all take it for granted how much Black men love us and are ready and willing to sacrifice and work with us. And a lot of us are not ready and willing to compete, like I said earlier. We're not. These other groups of women, they're in the gym, they're eating right, they're learning about men and what they need to do to be in a healthy, balanced relationship with them. Like, they're doing everything. Everything that a man is looking for in a woman, these other groups of women, they own it. They're like, oh, men, they want us to do this. They need us to do that. If I want to be chosen by that type of man, I need to be that type of woman. They get it. We're the only ones like, couldn't be me. That's a dumb bitch. I'm my own woman. I ain't finna conform. Can nobody tell me what to do, how to be what? We the only ones. Black men are being stolen away from Black women by other groups of women because those other women, they got the memo. They know the assignment. And what we're doing, ladies, Black women, hear me out. I am a Black woman. Hear me out. This hurts to say this shit. We're trying to beat men into submission. That's what we're doing. While those other groups of women are out here saying, you know what, this is what men want, this is what men desire, what they need. And, this is what they're looking from their women so that we can gain access to their resources, their money, their stability, their protection, their security. Okay, let me be that. Let me do that. Instead of us doing that, we say, I ain't changing. He just better accept me for who I am and love me for what I am. Let me in either way. Beat you down, beat you down, beat you down. Again, beating you into submission, beating you into tolerating whatever the fuck I give to you. And y'all really think that shit is sexy? It's a turnoff. Everything that we celebrate is a turnoff. Being strong and independent, turn off. Being out of shape. I'm big and beautiful. I'm just big bone. We got to embrace this. Turn off. That's unhealthy. We celebrate the most damaging shit. And again, it's a turn off. Bad attitude. You think that that's sexy, that your behavior is out of line. Yeah, I'm making him work. I'm letting him know that I ain't to be fucked with. I ain't like them other bitches. I'm different. Turn off. Bad attitude sets you apart in a bad way. Not a good one. Yeah, I'm just showing him that I don't play that shit and I'm strong. Turn off. I don't need you. Turn off. I got my own. Good. Turn off though. Because even while we're trying to celebrate and big ourselves up, we're diminishing the man in the process. See, a lot of us don't understand that men, black men, especially what we're talking about tonight, don't have a problem with a woman having her own shit. Like, good, you're grown. You're supposed to. However, don't diminish my value in the process of that. And that's what a lot of us do. Again, turn off. Y'all give us 1,005 likes. At least 995. And I'm getting ready to go here with the conversation too. It's gonna be very uncomfortable when I say this. I might get a lot of flack for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I missed anybody. Oof. Okay, I got Mark. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bottom. I'm gonna say this gonna be very uncomfortable. Thank you, Mikkel. From my experience, if she's over 30 years old, she can't be reprogrammed. She's too old with too many bad experiences to learn new information. Not necessarily, Mikkel, but hey, that's your experience. I can't take away what your experience is. But unfortunately, Mikhail, that's the sentiment and the conclusion that a lot of black men are coming to where even if she is going to be receptive to the information and receptive to being corrected as an older woman, black woman in particular, you guys are so hesitant about dealing with them to the point where you'll even pass those type up that are ready and willing because you don't want to risk it. You've had too many bad experiences to the fact that black women have been rebellious or stubborn or whatever the case is. It's like she could be she could be the exception to that rule, but because I've had so many bad apples, I'm not even gonna bite into that one, and that could have been a good one. This is why I have a problem with that. A lot of these females are fucking it up for the ideal women. Are we perfect? No, nobody is. But even the women that are out there doing what they need to do, they never get to experience the man, the beautiful black man that we've all been wanting, needing, desiring, all because so many black females are on bullshit. So much so to where a black man that, again, is the epitome of what a king is, a leader, a provider, a protector is. He don't even want to deal with the ideal black woman because of all these damn black females. It's a difference. Let me say this. I'm getting ready to say some shit that's going to be very uncomfortable. Thank you, Maurice. A lot of Black women would make this argument. And they would say, well, those other groups of women, they're just finessing y'all. You dumb Black men. Y'all out there really thinking that these females love you, want to be with you, X, Y, and Z. They don't. They just want to use y'all for y'all resources, use y'all for your money, use y'all, right? They not sincere. They not genuine. And this is what I'm getting ready to say to that. At least they know how to play the fucking game. Let that marinate. I know it's uncomfortable as fuck. Nika, are you saying that you condone women playing games with men, trying to finesse them? No, not saying that. But at least they know how to play the fucking game. They understand, oh, if I want to get this, I better act like this. I better do that. I'm all about women being genuine, open, honest, real, direct, upfront. I'm all about that. All about it. However, it's females out here that are ready and willing to not even put any kind of, how can I put this? Collateral, something like you're not putting anything on the fucking table at all. Right? So a man can't get shit out of you regardless. Shit, at least the bitch that's playing games, I was able to get this out of her, that out of her, this out of her in exchange for these damn games. I can't get shit out of you, but you want everything. Are y'all following me? You're not even ready and willing to put nothing on the damn table. You trying to finesse me for free. Bitch, what I do that at? He's like, yeah, that bitch was on some bullshit, but I got this, I got that, I got this, and I got that, and got this, and got that, and we ain't trying to bring shit. You can't finesse if you wanted to. And again, I don't tolerate this, don't condone this, but I'm just saying though, I'm gonna be real enough to say it though. I'm gonna be real enough to say that shit though. As your little big sister, surely is. At least they bringing something. We bring nothing and want the world. Y'all laughing, I'm dead ass serious. Marie says, those other women watching you right now. Ooh, I already know they be watching from the clouds. Thank you, Anthony. We are being stolen away or were being given away. Ooh, bars. I don't know why y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. Like, Chris says, I love Black women to pieces, but not enough to be unhappy. I'll keep my bag and seed before I'm just a walking wallet. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now I can give Black women that argument, right? And say, well, these other groups of women, they just want the wallet too. At the end of the day, we are females. We are looking for the same thing. We are after that motherfucking bag. So why is it okay for her to want the bag and I can't want the bag? She's ready and willing to do something for the damn bag. That's the damn difference. See, they just trying to finesse. They finessing too. But at least, do I gotta keep saying this shit? Or y'all want me to lie? But at least she's ready and willing to lay something on the damn table in order to get it. Again, not good and not cool with finessing. But shit, at least he getting something out of it. Y'all walk up like, yeah, I'm trying to finesse you. What you gonna give me? What you got? And it's like, bitch, can you at least be discreet with this shit? Can you at least offer me something? Like, make it enticing. Yeah, oh, y'all following me? Like, it's nothing even enticing about it. Yeah, I want a man that got this. Be a walking wallet. I want a man that's got that. Be a walking bank account. A man that's like that. Be a walking check. Be a man like this. And it's like, okay, sis, so what do you have to be and what do you have to do? Nothing. I'm a woman. I'm a strong black queen. Girl, 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 girl. I mean, them other women, they want him to be a walking wallet too, a walking check, a walking bank account too. So what the fuck? What's the difference, bitch? The difference is she's trying to bring something. Even the finessing bitches, okay? They're also bringing something. They're able to put up again that collateral. What the what? I bring melanin because my melanin popping, bitch. Bitch. Outdone. 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 But them other women, they be out as some walking wallets too, Chris. So what the fuck the difference is? The other women ready and willing to bring something to the motherfucking table. The other women are ready and willing to play the damn game. I know what y'all thinking. Oh, the nigga, she's saying that she co-sign bitches being out here playing niggas, playing with niggas' money and finessing it. No, not co-signing it. I really want y'all to internalize what the fuck I'm saying. Not co-signing. But, however, comma, at least they're bringing something to the damn table. Now, I would hope that my brother be wise enough to be able to peep the game on a bitch if she's just trying to use and confuse you and abuse you. I hope you can peep that game. But shit, at least she offering something. We just pull up like where it's at though. And it's like, y'all are here clowning. Look. Oh, got me out of focus. Got me out of. Oh, there we go. So, Chris, they will argue you down and say, "Oh, well, them other women they view you as a wallet too. They just trying to finesse you too. Y'all don't come with nothing." Tokyo says it's like black women really believe black men are some color purple ass dudes. It's like they would rather play patty cake with each other than be with a black man. Man, it's so bad out here. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even be mad at my brothers, man. I can't be mad at my brothers for walking away. I can't be mad at my brothers for replacing. Let me say it like this so y'all can understand how hurtful this is for me. I can't blame my brothers for replacing women that are my reflection. I can't walk around and mean mug them like, why he with that bitch? He should be with a black woman because why? Because why? Outside of them just being a black woman, I would have no real reason to tell black men to stay anywhere with a black woman. I wouldn't. Especially knowing the quote unquote collective, how y'all view black men, how y'all treat black men, how y'all disrespect black men. I would have no reason outside of saying, well, because she's black, and that's why, as a reason for black men to stay with us. This is some bullshit because I be seeing black men out here with some ugly, sloppy, fat, nasty white women, Hispanic women, Asian women. They be nasty looking. They don't be hitting out. They don't even be attractive. So I don't understand why they can't be with us. Guess what? Those same females that you just described, I bet she treat him like a king now. Let me tell y'all something, and I hope I'm not being disrespectful when I say that, but y'all know I'm honest and y'all know I'm real, even to a fault sometimes. I have a male in my family. I'm not going to say his relation or anything like that, but he's in my family, and he's with. I have a few of them actually, so it could apply to either one of y'all. So I hope y'all don't try to, pick apart. She talking about me? I might be. I have a male in my family, and he's with an overweight, seemingly slow. I mean, Lord have mercy. Y'all know I'm just oof. He's with an overweight, not so bright in the mind Hispanic woman. Like she very much so gives me like that. She very much so gives me and in my mind it's like why is he with her? Like she overweight, she seemed a little bit slow. Like what the fuck? But then when I see the way that she caters to him, right? Look at I'm gonna stop, Mark. I'm sorry, Prodigal. I'm sorry, Rashad. I don't mean it like I'm just being. I don't know how else to be but real, And again, like I don't know how to be politically correct all the time. Y'all gotta bear with me and forgive me if I say some shit that's just like, oh. But I mean, again, this is from the heart freestyle. You gotta just forgive me sometimes if I don't say shit the right way, or if it come out wrong, right? But when I see the way that she caters to him and that she tends to him, I'm like, oh, okay. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she really does like his every move, like she's there. Can you do this for me? Oh, yeah, I got it. Got it. Very submissive, very attentive, um, nurturing, everything. Like and it's just like, oh, well, I mean, but that. But when it comes to us, and I gotta be real, when we're not hitting on a lot of things, ladies, right? Again, we're out of shape. We're not all that bright. The whole nine. Like, we also are not hitting on a lot of the other qualities that would probably make up for that. Are y'all following me? So black men are like, okay, if I get with this black woman, yeah, the Hispanic lady, she's out of shape too. And, she's not that bright either, but at least I get this. Again, she's bringing something to the table. At least I get that though. Black women, it's like, I got to deal with that. And I don't get none of these other qualities and person benefit. What's the point? So I got to deal with somebody that's not trying to take care of themselves and not trying to take care of me and my needs as a man. I got to deal with somebody that's kind of a little bit off and slow and like, can you keep up? Yeah, focus. And she got a bad attitude. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Y'all give us 100, y'all give us 100, I'm sorry, 1,108 likes. That's what y'all give us. And don't play with us. I don't mean to be mean, okay? I know it's a little bit of a double entendre. I don't mean to be mean. Look, but what I'm saying is other group of women can make up for what they lack in other complementary, beneficial ways. Okay? And we're really not. And so when I'm looking at the men, some of the men in my family, and they're with, white women and Hispanic women and stuff like that, like it's just like, Can you really be mad? Another man in my family, I'll go ahead and say it. He's my uncle. Thank you, Chris. I'll read that in a second. He's my uncle. My uncle is tall, handsome, the whole nine. Like I said, my whole family fine, right? And recently found out he's with a white woman, right? And I believe they're engaged or maybe they're married. I don't know yet. And I'm like, initially, I was like, what the fuck? But then I started thinking about all of the relationships that he had with black women, and they were not, man, tragic. These females were cheating on him. These females were being neglectful to his children. It was just so much wrong. He even married a black woman before, and she ended up leaving him for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was on some bullshit. I know that. And now I see him with this porcelain white, attractive white woman, and I'm just like, well, once again, him with the well. I mean, she's really pretty, and she seems to be very nurturing and respectful, and she's saying she's loving and gets along with his children and his grandchildren. I mean, when you think of a white woman, that's what she is. When you think of a thin, blonde, blue-eyed, attractive black woman, white woman, that's what she is. And it's just like, well, maybe she was the best fit. So all of these feelings, just like, well, I mean, the nigga, is he happy? Does she treat him well? And it's like, yeah, especially in comparison to the. So it's just like, I'm getting to that point to where it's like I can't even be mad, and I'm a black woman. Are y'all following me? I know this one right here. This dope discussion right here is a doozy. I already know. And I'm freestyling from my heart too. So I might say some shit wrong. It may come off terrible. But Lord, just bear with me. Give me grace, okay? Give me grace. Chris says black women are usually our first choice, but we aren't going to hurt ourselves over it no longer. We'll go down on looks for cooperation and peace. And that's what I had to realize. That's what I've realized. Like the guy in my family, like the Hispanic chick he with, it's just like, why? You can do so much better than that. But then the way that she loves him, respects him, tends to him, caters to him, honors him, like I cannot be mad. Cannot be mad. Thank you, Dr. Educated Idiot. He says, my wife is from Venezuela. She has dark skin with green eyes and beautiful long hair. I tried black American women for a while. Disaster. So let me ask y'all this, brothers. Let me ask y'all this. Is this a black American woman issue? Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the messages that you guys send in to me, it's like you guys are talking about all black women as a whole. Doesn't matter where they're from, like black women in general. If she's black, then it's a problem. Or are you guys saying that it's a black American woman issue? Y'all let me know. I would really love to gain an understanding. If that's the case, that would say a hell of a lot about the amount of work that we need to do internally here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jason. He says black men can date whoever they want. There is no law. That's facts. That's facts. And again, Jason, I'm gonna be honest. Me as a black woman, I did feel a level of entitlement to you, right? Like, oh no, that's our black man. He shouldn't be with nobody but a black woman. Like, how dare he? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta go again where you're celebrated. You gotta go where you're respected and not emasculated. Like you deserve to be happy and at peace wherever that may be. Just like, black women are out here teaching each other that same thing. Like, sis, you don't have to be stuck with these black men. You can go out here and branch out and explore different options. If it's better over there, again, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. So how can I allow black women to say that shit, but then I got a problem when black men do that? You know what I'm saying? So that's just me being honest as a black woman. It still was something within me that was triggered by that. Like, no, you be with a black one. What the fuck? McClellan says this is exactly why the Bible forbids idolatry. Whatever you idolize, you emulate. TV is a portal full of idols. And they be teaching us the wrong shit. And we be like, yeah, that's how I need to be. That's how you be a strong black woman. You be disrespectful. You be out of line. You emasculate. You dominate. You control. You manipulate. That's how you be a strong black woman. That's how they teach us. And it makes it no better that we have elders teach us the same shit. That's where they got it from. Always Stop Podcast says, finessing is literally the way of life. It has been here since the dawn of time. If you lack common sense, you're going to end up looking stupid, man or woman. Okay, so let me go here, Always Stop Podcast. Because there are, once again, levels and layers. Now, one can argue that everybody practices a form of manipulation. And I would not argue that. Because to some degree, like, that is a part of life. You know what I'm saying? However, when it's done in a malicious way, I feel like that's the issue. That's what I have a problem with personally. You know what I'm saying? So when I start talking about, like, well, these women out here finessing and doing this, that, and the third, I'm talking about them doing it in a malicious way. I don't agree with that. However, somebody can say, well, she's playing the game because she understands how the game goes, right? So I'm glad that you brought this back up, Always Stop Podcast, because a lot of people can probably take what I was saying out of context and be like, oh, Danica, she's saying that she co-signs this and she co-signs that, and she's okay with women trying to get over on men and blah, blah. And that's the total opposite, the complete opposite of what I was saying, okay? What I'm saying is you have women out here that understand that in order to get something, I have to give something. That's a part of playing the game, knowing the game. If I want to win a prize, I got to play it like this. I can't completely sabotage what I'm trying to get because I feel like I just deserve it off the bat. No. Again, I understand the assignment. So it's levels and layers to it. Always Stop Podcast, to where, finessing is the way of life, for all of us, men and women. Men, y'all have to, do this and do that in order to get certain perks and benefits and privileges. Same thing for us women. So, manipulation is not always bad. It's just, again, when it's done in a malicious way that makes it bad, to where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna try to use and abuse and take advantage of somebody. That's when I have a problem with it. But everything really can be considered a form of manipulation if you really want to be technical about it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all know what I'm saying. If not, just say that I co-sign being, women finessing me, and we'll call it a day. That's cool. Shit. Just say that we'll call it a day, y'all. Damn. Shit. But y'all know people be trying to find stuff. Yeah, because that bitch said at the 1 hour and 23 mark that, oh, Lord have mercy. I told y'all I don't trust that bitch, Danica. She ain't shit. She just like the rest of these motherfucking hoes. So yeah, do what you want to do. but watch my shoes. Thank you, Hollow Tribe Network. He says, they don't understand it's chess, not checkers. My bad, cookies. My bad, keep cooking, sis. Look. But see, the other groups of women, they understand that it's chess, not checkers. And when I'm saying to play the game, I'm not saying it in the way to where it's like, okay, play the game. So again, you can manipulate and control in a bad way in order to strip stuff from people and then have it to your own benefit and use them and then dump them to the side. Like, no, play chess for the long haul, for the long game. Not just to get a temporary thing and dump it off and on to the next. Like, no, for the long, it's life. Life is chess, not checkers, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play to win. This is my version of playing chess, not checkers. Let me put it to y'all like this. I get with my strong, beautiful Black man. I love him. I honor him. I respect him. I submit to him. I nurture him. The whole nine. And in return, he provides for me. He protects me. He leads me. He teaches me. He guides me. And he does the same thing for me in return. I keep playing that. I keep playing my role of the wife, of his queen, his woman, his earth, whatever. I keep playing my role. Playing your role is a part of the game, baby. We keep doing this. And while we're doing this, we're continuing to accumulate wealth, strong, sturdy foundations for our future generations to come. And then guess what? One day we get to relax, chill, and pass down that same game to the next generation so that they can win as well. They can have their generational wealth. They can have their strong, healthy, sturdy foundations. That's chess. Chess is being able to play to where you don't have to lose at life. You don't have to be at the bottom in life. Life is the damn game. You got to learn how to finesse life. The fuck? And we can do that collectively as a unit, as a team. By once again playing that role, playing our roles, knowing our roles. If I want this from my man, I got to give this to my man. If I want my man to be this, I have to be this for my man. It's always a give and a take. And you play that game for life. So again, you can build strong, healthy, sturdy foundations, not only for yourself, but your children, your children's children, and so on and so forth. And you give everybody the game rules. So they know what to live by. They know what to do. But we don't do that. Instead, we allow our men to pass the game to other groups of women because they know how to play the damn game. It's like, oh, you know chess? Of course I know chess. Oh, shit. Let's play. And our men are taking their chess boards and pieces over to other groups of women that know how to play the fucking game of chess, and they're building strong, healthy foundations. They're moving pieces around. Their boards are solidified. They got it. They got the game and gone with it. Black women, it's like, I don't play motherfucking chess. The man, that's your job. No, the queen is on the board too. What do you mean? That's what? If you was a real man, you would play the role of the queen and the king. Be the pawns. We don't give a. I should have to do nothing. I should just come to the table. It's already done, and we get it fucked up. And before you know it, that other queen is stepping to your man's chessboard. Like, I know how to play. I know what to do. I know how to move. What you need me to do? What you want? But I see you know how to play too. And I see you here to win. And we getting tricked up out of our spot. Hell, we're not even getting tricked out of it. We just giving it away, like somebody said earlier. Again, like I said earlier, the other women, they know their assignments. Rashad says, my ex's mother struggled with black men for years until she finally found a white man to marry. He willingly submits to her control and BS. Ain't that some shit? That's a sad story. Condolences to that white man. But hey, that's what you want. It's what you get. Because here's the thing, you guys. When it comes to black men, especially the ones that we say that we want, need, and desire, they're not tolerating no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we get it messed up. Like, we really have it in our minds that black men are gonna be here regardless. You're gonna tolerate it. I'm gonna beat you into submission, and that's it. That's the end of it. Shut up. And it's like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing. I am not my great grandpa. The fuck? It's a new day and age of men. We just not ready for that. And again, I don't feel like we're gonna really realize the damage that we're doing until we look up and we see all of the black men that we want to be with other groups of women. And again, these are the same black men that wanted us to begin with. But because he did not submit to our bullshit, he got away. And I'm tired of that, ladies. Y'all think it makes me feel good to say, as a black woman, hear me out. Because I think y'all forget that I'm a black woman too. I know y'all hate my guts. Y'all think I'm a pick me, male identified pandering bitch. I know, but I'm still a black woman. Y'all think I like to see handsome, well off, strong, attractive black men with other groups of women? I do not. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, oh no, I feel like, that's fine. And no, I don't. It's something within my DNA that says that's wrong. I don't know what it is. It's something within my essence, my being. That's just like, this sellout ass ninja. Like, that's in me, sis. That's in me too. But at the same time, I gotta be fucking real. And be like, well, she treats them better. Now, do you have black men out here that just hate themselves? Yes. To where anything light, white, and bright is better. Yeah, you got that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The majority of the men that I see, that is not how they think. That's not how they maneuver. That's not their sentiments. It's not, oh yeah, anything that's not black is better. Nah, it's I prefer black women. They just don't prefer to get on cold with me. And so I gotta, once again, go where I'm celebrated and not trying to be beaten into submission. Thank you, Charles. You said it best on another one of your videos. Just stay away from them cobra snakes. Look, it's in the damn way. Kimmy, I don't know why you here laughing. I'm dead ass serious, y'all. Y'all think I'm okay with saying this shit. Y'all think I'm okay as a black woman saying that other groups of women treat our men better than us. Essentially having to admit that other women are better than me and my sisters. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Having this dope discussion makes me feel like a fucking sellout. Let me put it like that. That's how I feel as a black woman. Having to admit that a lot of the women that look like me be on some bullshit when it comes to relationships and marriage and conducting themselves like wives and whatever the case is, that pains me. I feel like a fucking sellout saying this shit about my sisters. I do. But I gotta be real. I can no longer, once again, hold my brothers hostage to women that do not like them. Y'all don't like black men. So how in the fuck can we be upset when we see those same men with women that don't look like us? Bars. Hello says, I like how I carried that. Look. Absolutely uncomfortable conversation, y'all. Absolutely, especially as a black woman. I don't like this. I don't. I feel like a fucking sellout saying that other groups of women are better. And again, I can go into the different levels and layers too as to why and how and all of that. Like, well, black women, we have to go through this and they never had to go through that, and they had this to teach them, and they had family structure they to pattern themselves after and look at the system that's against us and how it's planned, and we can get into all of that. But then I have to go here with the conversation and ask this. If we know all of that, then why in the fuck are we not trying to go against it? Thank you, Chris. That's truthfully, that's actually one of my first questions I'll ask a woman. Can you play chess? And if not, are you willing to learn? Interesting. It's an interesting betting process, Chris. I'm saying, like, we have all of these counters too, as far as like why other groups of women know how to do this and why other groups of women know. And you can go into all of different levels and layers. And my question was again, okay, if you know all of that, why aren't you trying to compete and beat and outdo those women? Like, I understand. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. These other women have access to this. They grew up like that. Me personally, I never grew up like that. To where it was like, okay, I know this and I wasn't taught a lot of this shit. Right? But as you gain certain knowledge of certain things, become more wise, do a lot of self-reflecting, all of that, you start to put shit together like, okay, since I know what's working against us, how can I combat that? How can I be complimentary? How can I go against the grain in order to do something different, build something great, break the generational curses, if you will? What can I do? How can I contribute in a positive way? Because I understand what's out there, and I understand, what's against us. So how can I combat that once again? That's what I have to do. And there was a lot of unlearning and relearning that I had to go through. I have to put my ego to the side and say, okay, Danica, I know what you're used to. That shit ain't gonna work. Not if you want this to work. With this beautiful black man that is right here, ready and willing to work with you, you got to drop a lot of this shit that you were taught growing up, or not taught growing up. You got to drop that shit. You got to be receptive. That's what I had to do. So what makes y'all feel like y'all gotta do that shit? Thanks, just my 4 cents. My wife is Black American. She is beautiful and feminine. She gave me 2 beautiful boys and cook and clean for the family. I own her the world. I think you mean I owe her the world. And that's beautiful, just my forces. I love to hear stories like that. You know, I know beautiful Black American women exist. I know. My thing, just my 4 cents, is I want more men to be able to come on and drop a comment like this and say, well, my wife is this and my and unfortunately that is not popular. Again, this is a rare case. Do a lot of us know instances to where, well, I know this couple and they're Black and they're from America and they did this together and they got this going on, this great family and all. Yeah, but again, let's go back to the quote unquote collective. Can you honestly, with a straight face, say that that represents all of Black America? Those handful of Black couples that do they represent the whole? Unfortunately, they do not. So while I love to hear that, my mission is to make that the norm. This shit is not normal. And so we got to call that out. Why is this not normal? And what can we do about it? I don't know. Let's try to gain an understanding of our men, what they're going through, what they need from us, what they want for us, without having to, go tit for tat for, well, I need this and I want to do that, but what about me? Can we just be open to hearing each other out without deflecting, without having to say, well, but, and directing everything back towards our issues and our problems? Can we really do that? Almighty Tion says, we're to the point where Black women stab us in the back and burn the bridge. Now they want us to do better and be men by rebuilding the bridge they burn just for them to stab us and burn it again. Mm-mm-mm. And you know what, Almighty Tion, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm sorry that so many Black women have stabbed you guys in the back when you were just trying to be the strong, leading, guiding, protecting men that you were asked to be, demanded to be, for them women, those same women, to turn around and take it for granted, use you, abuse you, throw you to the side, and then fuck up their lives, and then want to come on back to the table and talking about, can you forgive me? And all you're gonna do is pretty much, or plot. And even if you don't, even if you don't have those intentions to do that, it's a shame that our men think that you're capable of doing it, of stabbing me in the back again. That's hurtful. That y'all don't even trust us to be genuine. Y'all don't even trust us to be remorseful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a problem in and of itself. Thank you, West End KC. He says, as a Black man, I really wanted to marry a Black woman, but it's only so long I'm going to sit around and listen to them constantly compete with and drag us. Ooh, especially us light-skinned brothers. Oh, shit. Hold on now. I know you ain't trying to bring colorism into the conversation. Oh. But you said something very interesting, though, West End KC. You said you want to be and marry a Black woman, but it's only so much you can take within that type of relationship dynamic when you have to constantly compete with the woman. And I find that to be very funny because Unfortunately, and again, this shit pains me to say this. Unfortunately, when it comes to Black women and our relationships, we don't mind competing with our men. But when it comes to competing with other women for our men, it's like, I'm not doing that. And can I take the conversation here? Because I already know you ladies will be, you Black women or females, because black women, y'all feel me. It's the Black females I gotta worry about. But I already know y'all gonna have it in y'all minds like, well, I'm not trying to compete for these men just because these niggas ain't got nothing to compete for anyway. Fuck them. And so I already know that's gonna be y'all rebuttal. Like, of course, I'm not gonna compete for a defeated ass conquered nigga. Fuck them. I already know that. But let me take it here and say this, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. If that's how you really feel about the men that you give birth to and that you come from, cool. But let me take it here. Y'all are not even competing for the men that you do want. Oh shit. You guys are not even competing with the women for the men that you do want. When Bradley is presented with you and Amber, again, Amber is feminine. Amber is not combative. Amber is in shape. Amber is submissive. Amber knows how to play her role. Amber knows her place. See, when you say that's a Black woman, oh, my place. Fuck you mean? I'm a grown woman. Amber knows not to say shit like that. Which is why Bradley would choose Amber over you. Same thing with Luli. Same thing with Maria. So again, like, we're just falling short on all different elements and layers. So, okay, cool. You don't want to compete with the women for Black men. Fine. You're not even competing with those women for other groups of men that you say that are better than Black men. They are ranking higher than you. When it comes to the qualities that men are actually looking for in women. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the basics, y'all, and this is where I want to say this too. We make things so much more difficult as it pertains to what qualifies us for the men that we want, need, and desire. We throw in a bunch of nonsense and bullshit that men don't even give a fuck about. No man. I don't care what his race is, background is, nothing. We throw in all of these different mixtures of bullshit that no man cares about. When you boil everything down, men just want women that are nice, attractive. I mean, you don't have to be the baddest, but come on, like, can you be something nice to look at? They want somebody nice to look at, nice to be around. When you boil it down, that's really what it is. Nice to look at, nice to be around, nice to fuck. That's when you boil it down. I believe that is the universal requirement for men. When you boil it down, they don't give a fuck about, you make all of this money, you got all these degrees. They don't give a fuck about your BBL, like your weave, your lace front, your eyelashes, your makeup, your neck. Like, they don't care about that shit. The car you drive, your luxury apartment, like, they don't care. Are you nice to look at, nice to be around, nice to have sex with? Oh, sounds like a keeper to me. Really basic. Y'all don't understand how, and I say this respectfully, but men, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all are extremely basic. Y'all don't want nothing. Y'all don't want much of nothing. And we make that problematic. We make that chaotic. We make that difficult. You want somebody to shout out to Game Changer. You want somebody to make a sandwich. The fuck? You want somebody to wipe down the counters so it ain't clutter and shit when you get home. Like basic shit. And that falls under the same umbrella as nice to be around. Oh, she's nice. She makes me a sandwich. Oh, she's nice. She keeps the house tidy. Oh, she goes to the gym. She works out. That falls under the umbrella of she's nice to look at. Nice to have sex with. Like, when you boil it down, that's it. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. Men are that simple. That simple. And we be like, hell no, you misogynistic. You hate women. You're not no real man. You're a dictator. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Isaiah, for your cash out. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Randolph. I appreciate y'all. And we make that complicated. But guess what? Guess what the other groups of women are doing? They're nice to be around, nice to look at, nice to fuck. No problem. And then in exchange for this, again, knowing the game, okay, I'm gonna play my role. I'm gonna play my position. I know how to play this. I got you. In return for that, I'm gonna get a man that provides, protects, loves, leads, teaches. I mean, you get so much bang for the buck, ladies. And this is why our men are getting stolen from us. Hell, not even stolen. Just walk away free. Thank you, Bradrick. He says, love what you're doing, breathing new life into the pursuit of romance. Look, I appreciate you. I'm trying. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Like, this conversation alone is draining. Because it's uncomfortable as fuck. And again, like, y'all don't understand how this makes me feel as a Black woman to have this conversation. Because guess what? But let me say this, y'all. Because there's levels to this shit, right? Thank you, IBM. It's a Western feminist raised women problem. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Let me say this, y'all. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'm saying this because I want to be real with my sisters and call out the nonsense. And again, we can do better and have the conversation and try to bridge this gap. However, Ming Lee, Sarah, Rosa, bitch better not say shit. Let's make that abundantly clear. Okay? Okay. Amber, Brittany, Soo Young, Maria, you better not. Don't even fix your lips, ma'am, to say shit about the Black woman. Do you understand me? Let's make this clear right now. We can say this. You shut up, eat your damn sit your ass down. No. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it fucked up. Y'all laughing. I'm dead ass serious. Don't ever get it fucked up. I can say this. Black women, we can say this. So we can, again, call out the nonsense, bridge the gap. If you not from over here, sit your ass down. Shut the fuck up. Eat your food. Same thing for the other groups of men. Right? Same thing for the see those. This where I also got a problem. Let me go ahead and pop my shit real quick. Let me go ahead and pop my shit real quick. Oh, here Gang Changer in the building. I didn't even know you was in here. He said it is a Black woman problem. If they live in the West and speak English, Catholic Black women seem to be better. Interesting. Now let me say this, y'all. Those other groups of Black females, not gonna call them women. They will get on here slandering, slashing, and slaying Black men all across the damn world and back. to their damn hometown, and then have the audacity to invite other groups of men to come through and talk shit about black men. That would never, that would never happen. That's off limit. That's out of bounds, bitch. You don't do that. You don't do that. See, I thought I'm gonna call this shit out, and I'm uncomfortable as fuck. And I feel a ways because I'm a black woman, amen. I'm still gonna remain on code, amen. Can't nobody bring their ass up over here, pop locking and dropping it on black issues and conversations. Do you understand me? Can't no white man, Billy can't come over here talking shit about black men. May Lou can't come over here talk. No. Well, actually, I agree with you. The black man is trash. No. Y'all out of line. Off code, out of pocket, bitch. That should never happen. If you're not within the black community, you don't have room. Go. Sit down and eat your food. It's family. So that's a problem I gotta call out. I don't like when y'all do that. Black men, if y'all allowing that shit, you out of bounds too. If you allow any other group or race of women to come on and talk shit about black women, you ain't shit. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I don't fuck with men like that. Now, I can't call you a man. I said it right the first time. I don't fuck with niggas like that. We gotta stick to some kind of code, y'all. Come on now. The black man would never. He'd be like, hold on, sis. Yeah, that's out of bounds. Marie says, I know this live hurts for you to say this. Yeah, it does, because I'm a black woman at the end of the day. I may not be able to relate to a lot of the bullshit that we do as black women, but it still does not take away from the fact that I'm a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And me having to admit certain things as far as our shortcomings and what we do wrong, and like that shit hurts because I'm within that. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not within that, I'm in that. As much as y'all hate me and try to push me out of sisterhood and all of that, I'm still a black woman. When I go outside, they see a black woman. They're looking at me how they looking at you. Thank you, King Wage. One thing I factor in when considering a woman to be in my presence is if she knows how to cook healthy. If not, she out the door. Health with you and your future kids will be in jeopardy. Yeah, facts. That is facts. But again, that's part of that's something else. Like we gotta be able to compete in that way as well. Like, do we know how to keep our men healthy? Do we know how to keep our men satisfied? Do we know how to keep our men at peace? Like these other groups of women, they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? They understand that, okay, my man has to be in the best shape and the best health so that he can continue to thrive and grow and help out the family. We're not even thinking like that. Y'all, it's so many of y'all that gave donations. I appreciate y'all, and I apologize if I missed you. I really do. I'm trying my best. Thank you, James. He says masculine and mature marriage material men with a backbone won't suffer the consequences of black men from a woman's past, including bad men in general. Okay, now. Okay, now. Okay, I think I caught up. Let me go to the bottom and see. Look, y'all, like I said, this shit is very uncomfortable and awkward for me to say. And I feel like, no, I know. This was something that was also programmed in me by my mother. Larry says the Nickadoodle boys, we need a real women's. Y'all need to laugh. Look, these real women's. Look. This was programmed into me by my mother. I remember being a little kid, no more than like 6, and being out with my mother, and her it'd be like a fine black man. And my mama, she had a real big thing for like bald-headed black men with muscles back in the day, like because she was real big on R. Kelly and stuff, you know. But I remember like, being at the stores and stuff with my mom, and she'd be like, "Ah, oh, look at this nigga. He's so motherfucking fine. Why is he with this damn white, like with this white bitch?" I don't understand why these black men, these fine ass black men, be out here with the ugliest white bitches. Like he can be taking care of a black woman. I just hate to see this. I just hate to see. Mama would say shit like that, and I'd be like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, we got so many beautiful black women out here. Why would you choose to be with this bitch? And so for as long as I can remember, like, I've had that same sentiment embedded within me. Like, yeah, so many beautiful black women out here. Why you with this? He should be with a black woman. Why? But now, it's like, yeah, we can be beautiful, but a lot of us probably ain't hitting on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different story now, y'all. I feel it. While I still feel a ways, because that is something that's embedded in me. It's still like, damn though. Like, well, once again, that they go that well. So I'm for real. I'm for real, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. Look. Like I said, y'all, I really want us. Let me wrap this up and say this, y'all. The reason why I thought it was necessary and beneficial to have this dope discussion, as uncomfortable as it is because I want us as black women to understand what's at stake, what's on the line right now. And as much as y'all be out here campaigning, talking about, yeah, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. I don't want them. They broke their destiny. They conquered. You fucking love them. You love them. You may not like them, but you love black men. That's why you always over in the chat rooms. That's why you always on social media talking shit. Y'all love black men. Y'all want them. And what I'm trying to do is let y'all understand that you're going to lose them, and you're going to continue to lose them if you don't do what's necessary to keep them, i.e., be a nice woman to be around, be supportive, be nurturing, be submissive, be loving, be patient, be understanding. A lot of us don't even want to fucking build with our men. Not build the man, but build with. We don't even want to do that. We don't even want to be patient enough to allow that man to build what he's trying to build. If he ain't already made, I don't want him. See, you don't understand the assignment. But guess who does? Amber. She understands. Oh yeah, well, this is the beginning stages. He's put in the necessary groundwork now because in the future he's going to be set. We're going to be set. And guess what she's doing? Building with him, passing him bricks and shit. Because she knows that he's going to take those bricks and build a fucking castle. You, on the other hand, you want to already build castle and just come through and fuck it up. And I'm telling y'all, our men are noticing a pattern with us. They are seeing they don't even want to put in the work. Even when they don't even want you to pass the brick, they just want you to be supportive and offer words of encouragement, like, yeah, baby, keep building. We don't even want to do that. All because we don't see that he's at the finish line. If you ain't the finish line, then you ain't doing shit. You don't understand or see the vision until it's already made, born, and manifest. But the other women, they see the vision from brick one. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. Let me get behind him. Let me get with him. What he need from me. Then we get mad when she's enjoying the castle that she helped to support to be built and made. And you looking from the outside looking in like, why would he give her that castle? He could have gave that to a beautiful black woman like me. But you don't understand that lady was there with him, supporting him, when that castle was just one brick. Are y'all following me? This is how our men are being swept away and stolen from us, quote unquote. But really, they're not even being stolen. Just like we got them up for grabs. And I know what y'all say. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't want them anyway. Y'all don't need them anyway. They broke, dusty, comfy anyway. Fuck them. But I know the truth. And I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a rude fucking awakening when you look around and you see that there is none of your men that you came from and that you give birth to ready and willing to be there for you. We have got to get in the mode of stepping our fucking game up, period. Stop all the arguing. Stop all the back and forths. Just do what you need to do. Do what's necessary. Get in shape. Eat healthy. Work on your attitude. Learn how to be pleasant. It's very simple. So simple till it's pathetic. The ways in which we as women have to quote unquote compete should come natural to you as a woman. That's how simple and basic it is. It's nothing that you have to work hard on. It shouldn't be. And even if you don't want black men, like you say that you don't, but we already know the truth. I'm a lie. You here early. You still have to compete for those same men that you do say that you want. And we're not even trying to get into the position to where we are the best version of ourselves for them. So again, what are we really doing? Because again, universally, men are really wanting the same simple ass things. And black women, we're not even on code enough to even be that woman for those men. So we're really icing ourselves out. And I just want us to step our games up. I really do. And if not for a man, which I feel like, I mean, let me not even say that pick me shit. I'm not even gonna say no pick me shit. Even if you don't want to step your game up for a man, can you do it for yourself? But again, I'm gonna go ahead and say my pick me shit. I just feel like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to do it for the man? Okay. Let's do it for yourself then. We don't even want to do that for ourselves. We don't want to look good for ourselves. We don't want to be healthy for ourselves. We don't want to be healthy for our children. Like we just want to be stuck, stagnant, stupid, and call it being strong. Like, stop it. Can you peep that alliteration? Let me just let's get in the game. Like, let's step our games up, because this whole dope discussion hurts me to say. And I would love for more of us to experience what it is to be in a strong, healthy, black, loving relationship. I really would, with our men, because it is beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to relate to somebody and understand somebody, and have a lot of the same. You got a lot of things in common. Like, it's a beautiful thing. And I know we can't get there without us putting in the necessary work to be the women that our men need us to be. And just to be fair, I'm gonna go ahead and hold the brothers to that same task. Like, brothers, continue to be the men that you need to be. Continue to thrive and grow and build. Be focused on your purpose. Be focused on elevating, evolving, growing. Like, just continue to thrive. Be the epitome of what a strong, masculine, dominating man is. All right. Because when you guys do that and we come together and we all get on quote unquote code and play our roles, we can take over. But we all have to play our role. We all got to play the game. That's how we win. So with that said, yeah, my husband home. I gotta feed him. So I hope y'all are able to internalize the message. Again, I know I may not have thoroughly articulated myself the way that I wanted to, but I hope you still got the message nonetheless. Okay, don't come on, don't be coming down my throat like, oh, this bitch, she said this. Like, look, y'all, like, just anyway. Thank you, LH. Just keep up the good work. I appreciate you. Who else did I see? Thank you so much, Randy. This is primarily an American Black woman issue. Women of the world treat you like a person first and genuinely make an effort to get to know you. Ask any brother who lived in these countries for 3 years plus. We know the truth. Oh, wow. Ladies, Black women, our men don't even feel like we value them as human beings. Can you imagine how hurtful that is? Like, damn, Randy, I'm sorry about that. But this is just a wake up call, eye opener for all of us. Like, I can no longer sit around being angry or being upset or irritated at my brothers when I see them with other women if the women that I prefer them to be with are not ideal, are not healthy for them to be with. They will make me a hypocrite to sit around and have a problem with that. But then I'm okay with what? Them being emasculate. No, no. I can't say that, oh, well, you should be with a Black woman, but then at the same time, I want my brothers to have the best treatment. Oh, Lord. Look, y'all, I gotta get off of here. Thank you, Holy Water and Green Tea says, I was raised to take out the trash, but the girls in the house just went with the flow. I did for them, but they weren't taught to do for me. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that is the culture that we live in. Men, y'all are taught to do this. Women, you just get the world handed to you, coast by. Almighty says, to clarify, so I'm not nihilistic. It's just how we feel. I know now. I know not all Black women are like this. It's really Western women in general due to feminism. Okay, we got it. Look, you guys, even me. Like I said, we can all be free to say what we need to say and just hope that people don't take it the wrong way. But I mean, this is what's going on. And so I think it's only right and fair for us to express whatever comes to our minds and whatever's on our heart and whatever's on our chest. So that, again, we can put it out there in the open, learn, evolve, grow, and have the conversations, bridge the gaps. But nothing can be fixed if we're going to bite our tongues and try to be politically correct all the time and not hurt feelings. Like, we got to just call it out. And I think I'm caught up because I'm back to Larry. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. I may go live with you guys again on Sunday. But y'all go ahead, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Come on back. Know that we go live each and every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay. On Sundays, we go live at 11 a.m. Central. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, we go live at around 6 p.m. Central. So y'all come on back. I love y'all. And again, we do also have like daily uploads for you guys, just like highlights of our previous dope discussions or maybe original content. Who knows? This is why you got to hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss out. Okay. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Thank you so much, Kate Burner. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys. I saw we had over 1,100 of us in the building. That's super dope of y'all. Thank you guys so much. Marvel says my super chat got skipped. I'm so sorry, Marvel. Y'all, I've been trying so hard to read these damn super chats, y'all. What did you say, Marvel? Okay, I got LH. Keep up the good work. I thought I got everybody, Marvel. I'm trying to get up off of here. I gotta. I gotta make these greens for this dressing. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I got Randy. Marvin, what? Just put it in the comments. What the hell you say? Oh, TR baby, what's up? He said, sorry, I'm late. We'll rewatch the playback. Okay. I don't see you, Marvel. I gotta go. It's been over 2 hours. What you say? He says, I said, thanks for being yourself, Queen. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me pull you up on the screen so you know, like we appreciate y'all. Like, look, y'all ain't asking me no donations. Y'all ain't even gotta be here. So thank you. I really want you guys to understand how much I appreciate you guys. Okay. I take none of it for granted. Okay, none of it. So thank you so much, Marvel. I'm sorry I missed your super chat, but I appreciate you guys for all your love and support. All right. Yeah. I'll be trying. Like it's a let me tell y'all something. Us content creators can make this shit look easy and smooth, but it's a lot. You gotta keep your train of thought. You got to stay on topic. You got to be in the comment section reading. You got to keep up with donations. Like, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of multitasking going here. Cut us a little bit of slack, y'all. Okay. And on top of that, we got to be interactive and engaging. You can't be boring and shit. Like, so it's a lot going on. So show us a little bit of love. Okay. Thank you, Timothy. Over 2 hours ago, I sent $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Timothy, for your 20. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just a lot going on. Okay, it's a lot going on, but I appreciate it. Don't ever think I take it for granted. But shout out to all of y'all. I ain't no rookie. Look, I've been doing this, but it's a lot. Don't get into it. It's a lot. But I do absolutely love y'all. I absolutely appreciate y'all. I thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. Much love. Crown Head Nation, we out. Peace, y'all. And again, ladies, step our game up. Let's outdo these chicks.